What's up, baby? Back to work. 2025 is a new year, baby. Let's see, man.
Congratulations on the baby.
Thank you, yeah. Super pumped, man. Love him. Another boy.
Another boy, all right.
Yeah, so I got 3 boys, 2 girls. Got a small army. How's the gate holding up? Good still? 2x4, yep. And looks like somebody put a screw through and it just did not make it. So what I'll do is I'll take this board off, pop it back off. Don't even worry about it. I'm not even gonna tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna do it.
Yeah, cool.
I'm sure you don't care. Okay, so we want neighbors over here.
This way. These guys. Got a screen
right here.
This is the slats here.
And you don't want us to nail to this. Is that metal or is that wood? Would you mind if we remove this?
No, not at all.
And go flush here into the side of the facer? Or do you want us to anchor something onto the house? I would prefer not to anchor anything to your home.
Okay.
And I think since it's such a small little span, we wouldn't have any trouble. Well, maybe we will. That's hardy board. It's like a hardy, it's not even real wood. It's good for you, right? It's good stuff. We'll just probably put something up against that and we'll have to go into that hardy board. So we go all the way right with it down, or how far do you want it to start?
I would say you could probably start it somewhere around here or so.
Okay, so you want to go about a foot off of the bottom, you say? So we're going to nail it flat on this across, about a foot up from the bottom, and then going sideways, it just doesn't make, you can just put them this way, and we can leave a small gap, or we can just close up the whole gap all the way. What do you think?
I don't know, what do you think?
I'd close up the gap all the way.
You're the guy with the YouTube channel.
Yeah. I'd close the gap all the way. I wouldn't want no one to see in there. Like
those,
right?
yeah, where they meet.
About even, right?
Yeah.
Right underneath it though,
Yeah,
correct?
yeah.
Okay, cool. It's about right there. I'll start from the top and come down. That way I can find like an equal, because I don't want to give no small little piece in there, yeah. Start from the top.
The foot is, our foot off the ground is just the ballpark.
Of course, yeah. So we just don't want to wedge in the water hose or anything like that. We want to give you enough space to where you can move the water hose in and out and stuff like that, right?
Yeah, that's good.
Okay. All right, yeah, I'll put this together for you. I'm glad I came over because I was thinking a whole different thing, man. I was thinking something else. Together, I'll email it over to you, and we'll kind of go from there. I mean, it's a small job. Come over here, knock it out in a couple hours.
Sounds good.
And do you want us to paint it for you? You're going to paint it?
Why don't you guys paint it?
Okay. All right, good seeing you. Take care.
Have a good one.
Yes, sir, always. Okay, let's rock and roll.
You a YouTuber?
I'm a YouTuber.
You are?
No, I'm just kidding, guys.
Yeah, you are. I was like, it is him. I told you. Jessica.
Jessica Joy Stax.
I said I looked you up on YouTube, and then I said it's him.
get a
He goes,
picture
no,
of
it's
him?
not him.
Yes,
I want a picture. Thank you.
Yeah, of course.
He just
I got you right here.
Nah, I do. I got all gold too. Permanents.
Gotcha.
My man, nice to meet you, brother. Appreciate the love, man.
Let's go ahead and just get into it, and then we'll go from there. So, what's up? I'm Coach JT. I've got the one and only Joey Stax in the building.
What's up, baby?
What's up, baby? So, I'm excited to have this guy here. Here in San Antonio, Texas. Now, there's actually been a lot of changes behind the scenes that most people don't see. And what I see is that these changes are for the positive.
You know, to over a decade now, we're going on 11 years doing, you know, social media. You know, when I started, we were Instagram models, and, you know, now we've all the way to influencers or
So
two.
talk to me about that. Like, how did you get started at first?
Started on Instagram. Man, to be honest with you, it was one of my employees. You know, I work construction. I have my own construction company. And one of my employees was like, man, you're shredded, bro. You should do Instagram. You should do Instagram. I got a buddy who does it. He travels the world, and they pay him sponsors, and they, you know, he has, you know, expos he goes to, and I'm like, expos, what's that? And, you know, he showed me a little bit about expos, and this was a guy that was traveling all the way, overseas sometimes. He said, man, you get free supplements, and that's really where I like, what?
Yeah.
Free
Back
supplements.
in the day, free supplements was everything,
That
bro.
was
You
it.
did something,
Even if you got free merch.
yeah, bro, you thought you was living large back then.
I was like taking pictures, giving free shout outs.
Yeah.
And it was just, it was all for the love of it, though, in the beginning, man, right? I was building a real network of real people. It wasn't just because of smoke and mirrors, right?
Mm-hmm.
But when I was doing this, I didn't realize I was doing this.
Mm-hmm.
I just thought I was, a fitness influencer, going to the expos, hanging out with all the other big fitness influencers. Cool. We're building a brand.
Mm-hmm.
But
you're also building relationships.
Building relationships with people, yeah, of course. And and some of these people, a lot of these people I'm still friends with.
Mm-hmm.
Do I condone the way they make their money? Or, no, I don't.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? But, that's, in my eyes, man, it's between them and God. Now, am I hanging out with these people? No. I'm not hanging out with these people. Am I going to try to fight anybody? No. You ain't got to worry about Stax blowing up on nobody no more. Yeah. At least not for a little while.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I started to realize how the industry really was, man. And me being a real one, coming from, pretty troubled backgrounds, having a little chip on my shoulder here and there, messing with my friends and my family is not something you really want to do. Like you said, man, getting older, I see it, and there's an easier way for me to handle it. Mm-hmm. And now that I've been this last 2 years just relaxing and staying out the way and not going to expos, having babies, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You got a beautiful little boy who was just born.
So let me ask you this, man, because your kids are fairly young, right? You have one older one, right?
I guess 11 if you call 11 old, but he's my oldest, 11.
Okay, all right. So they're young, bro. They're all young. So what do you because your kids are gonna have these situations at some point. What would you tell your kids, like, okay, this goes down, are we chopping this dude's head off, or what do you how do you tell your kids like how to approach it, and then when they go back and see, well, Daddy, you did this, you know what I'm saying?
100%. I'm with you. I know where you're going with that, Jay. Obviously, I'm gonna tell my kids, the bigger man walks away approach, right? That is true, and after every situation I get in, where I get myself all riled up and I don't control my temper, trust me, Stax beats himself up more than I beat up anybody else, right? Mm-hmm. Because I realize after I get myself out of my element or out of character or go back to somebody who I don't want to be, I say I beat myself up because it's like, man, that's not who I'm trying to portray. Joey Stax is, right? Joey Stax is about motivation, positivity. Mm-hmm. I want to show you from absolutely nothing, losing everything multiple times, to changing my whole life and giving my life to God and having my first son and just following a dream, bro. Mm-hmm. Everybody would laugh at me, man, in the very beginning. Mm-hmm. Everybody, you're doing what? You're paying Sammy to what? Follow you around with a camera and you take your pic? That ain't never gonna work. It's cool, man, because I'm recognizing it and I like that. Because that means that I'm getting closer to God, bro. Yeah. If I'm starting to recognize it, the only thing I want to do in my life is get closer to God because I want my kids to be close to God. And I know God is good, man. There's nothing that God is going to lead you in the wrong way. Yeah. You know what I mean? There's so many things in this world that people will swear on that is God. And I'm like, no, that's the devil right there. That's a $2,500 car payment. That's the devil. Don't you take that Lambo, bro. You can't afford it. Something we were talking about, we kind of strayed away from it. ADHD, bro. Yeah. But it's bad, bro. And I'm glad I recognized it. But will Joey Stax be at another expo coming soon? Yeah, probably. Yeah. But I'm coming with all love, peace. You know what I'm saying? I don't want no drama. I got enough baby mamas. You know what I'm saying? When you meet me in person, and I guess we've talked a lot about God on here, I don't really talk too much about God. I definitely don't talk about him enough. Forgive me, Lord.
I think, that's why I wanted to have you, because behind the scenes, I feel like you do, like when we talk, you talk a lot of God things. You say a lot of things that you may not know it yet, but are very biblical. I remember we had talked probably about a year ago, maybe a little over a year ago, when you were going to promote some stuff for me or whatever we're going to do. And we talked for like an hour, and you were just straight talking like Bible the whole time. I was not expecting that.
Yeah.
You know, so there is a very big spiritual side to you that people don't know, that I think like you should put out there. You know, I think we can wield that, you know.
Yeah, honestly, I'm just on God's time, man. And I feel like I try to keep it obviously as real as possible, uncut, unfiltered. I mean, I show you even me getting angry at somebody, you know what I mean? So it's like I just try to show the real. But, you know, somewhere in there, I guess I'm, you know, the devil's holding me back. You know what I mean? Something's going on. But I do feel like now there's a lot more in my life with my newborn son, with me starting to realize. And I mean, I just talked about this with Rick. He's always with me, so I'm like always referring to Rick. But, you know, I'm always, what I speak, it comes true, whether it's good or bad. I have this energy, bro. Like I said I was going to do this. And not only did I do this, but I did excelled that and blew that shit out the park. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And not only that, I say something down the line. It can be good or bad. And, man, and that's why I got to watch what I say. Yeah. Because I feel like I'm more one than with anyone. I just feel one with the universe, bro. I really do. If I say something, man, and later on it's like crazy, I'll think about somebody who I haven't seen or heard from in years. That person will either walk in front of me, message me out of nowhere, and I always bring it up to my wife all the time. When I think about it, I always say something. Because it's the times you don't say something and then the shit happens and you're like, damn it, I wish I would have told somebody because look, that shit came true. Yeah. You know, and you want people to believe that, like, I mean, and I'm all, guys, I want y'all to believe I got special powers. So don't mess with me. You know what I'm saying? Good a lot of people's mind doesn't work how mine works with.
A lot of people don't know that.
I look at that plate, and I've been staring at that plate and what goes on that plate, so I can look at that plate and be like, 50 grams of carbs, 30 grams of protein, there's some veggies for some filler, but don't eat the veggies unless you're not full. You know what I mean? Like, and this is what I bring my plate down to, like a fucking robot. Every time I look, steak, 50 grams of 25 grams, half cup rice. It's always rice. It's always this. And I can see the plate, and I know instantly. And I don't go like talking about it on my YouTube or even tell my girl in the family, everybody. It's just how my brain sees the food.
You've been rocking this for 20 years, bro.
It's what I'm looking at. Yeah, you know, it's and it's just a lifestyle now. Yeah. You know, and if I eat the candy, I'm like, you didn't even eat this. You know, just I could, because to me it doesn't affect, because my metabolism burns 3,200 calories at rest. So my metabolism burns so much. Some people have to go work out all day just to burn what mine burns at rest. You know, and I'm out here burning 30.
Be that big and burning that much.
Yeah. And
that's probably why you burn that much, though.
And sometimes I don't feed my body. You know, I'm guilty of that, too.
It's the voice.
Yeah. It burns so much calories. I said, even to operate my voice, it takes more calories than a normal man's voice.
Y'all make sure to check out Joey Stax' app. Do you know you have a date set when you're going to drop all of this?
Man, it's going to be any day now, so I'm thinking hopefully by the end of January.
Okay.
It was supposed to be out in the beginning, but there was a couple tweaks that I wanted to do because I'm trying to bring them the best app that I could bring. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to bring in some salty, watered down, real quick, money rejuvenating. You know, I want this to be very personable, very, you know, I want it to hit. I want it to hit for the people. You know what I mean?
And just in case somebody from my audience may not know how to find you, how can we find you? Are you on YouTube? You know?
Yeah, Instagram? Day in the Life with Joey Stax, STAX.
Already, man. We got a lot of good content out of that, bro. Like you.
What's this going to be again?
This is going to be the wellness patio where the saunas and cold plunges and lounge chairs and sleeves and stuff sit. Sauna's going to be nice too.
Yeah, I'll do a sauna, but
You got to do it once.
I've done it once. That's all I ever did. No, I did do it once. That's it. Once.
Over that.
Yeah. I did like cryotherapy and all that shit too, but I'm just not a cool guy.
Yeah,
I'm a hot guy.
Like it takes me 10 minutes to get in the river here.
Yeah,
You know, that's just cold.
It just depends. The river I'm not really worried about, but a tub full of fucking ice cubes, take me 10 minutes to get in that bitch. Yeah. All right, guys. We're gonna hit something like shoulders and arms, because, well, it's the beginning of the week. Everybody likes to start at the beginning of the week, including me, with shoulders and arms. Or chest, but, all right. Now you're making me do it. Chest, shoulders, and arms. We're just gonna check that weight. We might have to do a little bit of back too, just to stretch out. 218.8. I gotta get pumped right now. It's a little cold in here right now, people. See how I held down the weights? Yeah, just a little heavier. See it'll come down on you. About to fucking turn into Stax 7.0 here in a minute. And it's not gonna be just the lighting, people. Alright, you're gonna see a pump. You ain't gonna be able to, that Korea pump's about to kick in. First time I got tennis elbow in, so it's hard for me to flex this one. Am I right? The back of my triceps, the head of my triceps, I'm talking about this machine gonna do miracles to my triceps. It's the dip, the control, the mind and muscle connection I'm getting in that tricep now, way back here. And I'm talking about right here where it meets on both. I haven't had a machine that gets in there without fucking my joints up. It's not that time. Feeling tired, can't make it through the workout. And what's up, baby aminos? Gonna rejuvenate my muscles, give me that second wind I need. Delicious. Adam knew I'd be over here and he's like, where's Stax? He's at the triceps. And this is that machine I told you, remember?
That thing's fucking awesome.
Yeah, bro.
When I saw this, I'm like, you need to sell that to me.
Yeah, that thing, this is the shit right here.
Yeah, this thing, you can't beat it.
This is what I thought, you know, the lat pullovers, the one you made over there?
Yeah, I have a version, I just haven't made it yet.
Yeah. It's probably a lot wider bar too.
Yeah, it's wider because it allows you to do shoulder presses behind and front.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah, it's really awesome.
It's kind of sweet. Yeah, people really like it. Yeah.
I'm excited. Let's go. Yeah, he makes crazy machines. They're called the War Machines. It's his own design of different equipment. He can make some badass shit. There's a bunch of different machines in here that I use And y'all are probably like, damn, that's crazy. That's probably his. He made a crazy ass leg press that I'll do next time for you guys when we do legs. But it's an isolated singles. You can do doubles, whatever you want to do. But it's got like a car seat in it. It's pretty dope. It's real comfy. It's comfy at the same time working out. It's a badass machine. That's too heavy. My body's already burnt out, so I'm gonna lower the weight. Lower the weight a little bit. My triceps are burnt. So you just adapt, keep going. Let's go. Long ass day. Oh, wasn't even a lot of stuff in the day. It's just like mentally long. You know what I mean? Like mentally draining. That podcast, you know, be on the lookout for that. Should be pretty dope. I'm gonna probably be starting my own podcast, man. So I'm pretty excited about that. But yeah, man, sorry if it's hard for you to hear me. I like loud cars. All my cars got headers and cams and all types of stuff in them. So it's hard to hear me. I'll turn it off. I just pulled up at home. But yeah, man, long ass day. But we got it in, man. Successful day. You know what I mean? Got to check out the podcast, check out the setup. I'm pretty interested in doing my own podcast. So like I said, be on the lookout for that. You know, new supplements coming, guys. Talked a little bit about, you know, the flavors and stuff. My partner and me talked on the phone earlier today. And they're coming. The What's Up Baby Aminos and the Let's Go pre-workout is coming. So be on the lookout for that, man. Got my IG back. Let's go. Got my IG back finally. And, you know, that's where I'm going to be posting daily, letting you guys see more of what I got coming. So if you only see my YouTubes twice a week, then you want to see more, go get your IG page, start following your boy Joey Stax. We'll show you a lot more stuff coming on the daily as opposed to weekly, you know. If you haven't yet, make sure you go check out the supplements, man, stacksupplements.com. We got all our supplements. Yes, guys, no artificial dyes and no artificial flavors. You know what I'm saying? It's in the nutrition facts. All you haters want to talk smack. Yes, it's in the nutrition facts. Go read it. And yeah, man, stacksarmy.com. Got the new Gorilla Tees out. You know what I'm saying? We only got select sizes left. I want to say all the large is gone. But we still got some XLs, 2Xs, mediums. I think we got like 1 or 2. But yeah, man, go check out the Stax Army merch, man. You ain't Stax Army unless you rocking that Stax Army merch. Let's go.